Plan International Nigeria has called for urgent and coordinated action to strengthen school safety and rebuild trust in learning environments, particularly for girls who continue to face insecurity, disruptions, and fear across the country. Speaking at a news briefing in Abuja to mark the global 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, Country Director Dr. Charles Usie said the persistent threat to girls' education are undermining their long-term prospects and overall well-being. Dr. Uche stressed that classrooms should serve as safe spaces where girls can learn without anxiety. However, recurring incidents of violence and attacks on schools, he said, have eroded confidence in the education system.
We have increasing number of girls who are still dropping out of schools. And it is coincidental that today, as we mark the 16 days of activism, just a few days ago, Nigeria has been riddled with several levels of kidnapping and abduction of children in schools, particularly girls. We have seen in recent times in Nigeria that girls have become easy targets for political gains. Girls have become targets for terrorists. Girls have become targets for bandits, because they know that kidnapping girls and attacking girls in school is an easy soft target that whips up sentiments and that causes great distress to both families and to the nation at large. Today, Plan International, in solidarity with all girls in Nigeria, is calling for the government to step up its action to protect girls in schools. Today, we are calling on all of these stakeholders to ensure that schools remain a place of refuge, solace, learning, formation for girls and for children, and not a place of fear anymore.
Beyond physical safety, Dr. Uche raised concerns about the rising risks girls face in digital spaces as more learning shifts online. He noted that while technology has expanded educational opportunities, girls are increasingly exposed to harassment, misinformation, and harmful online interactions.
This year, we're looking at how we can strengthen the protection mechanisms, particularly through digital platforms targeted at children and girls. There is increasing levels of violence, harassment, intimidation, which is targeted at girls especially, using very many digital means. And for us this year, as we mark this season of activism, we want to call for every well-meaning Nigerian. We want to call on the government, civil society, and every actor who have the interest of children and girls at heart to actually create some form of visibility, to improve the knowledge and awareness of what is happening online through our digital platforms, and to use every means possible to discourage and stop it permanently, so that when we gather next year, we will not be talking about the same issues. Now, when we have advancement in forms of digital advancement, like we have in Nigeria and across the world, it is meant for human advancement. It is meant for the betterment of lives. It is meant to improve our collective well-being. However, some group of unscrupulous people have decided to use it as a means and as a target for girls who they seem or think are vulnerable. Today, our statement is that girls are not vulnerable, girls are not victims, and today, as Plan International, we stand with girls to say that we refuse to allow further intimidation, deprivation, targeting of girls through any digital platform. And that is our stand, and that is our vision for what we celebrate today for the 16 days of activism as Plan International.
Addressing the influence of cultural and social norms, Dr. Usie urged traditional and religious leaders to promote positive practices that give girls equal access to knowledge, leadership roles, and community participation. Communities, he noted, play a decisive role in either enabling or limiting girls' potential. Also speaking at the event, the Director of Program Quality and Influencing, Dr. Helen Ididyong, reaffirmed that Plan's international support systems remain active beyond the 16 days campaign. With a strong national presence, she said, the organization continues to provide safer channels for girls seeking help, ensuring ongoing protection, guidance, and empowerment. Plan International reiterated its commitment to build safer schools, safer digital spaces, and stronger opportunities that enable girls to thrive without fear.